Okay. What's up, guys? I am sewing a very, very, very simple tablecloth, and it's kind of boring. So I figured I would log on and see if anybody wanted to hang out with me while I sew this super simple, super cute, very much my style tablecloth. Very excited about it. It's simple, it's easy, it's going to be fun. Nothing to sweat so much. Just a big, pretty, simple tablecloth. And I know it's probably late for you guys, but it's only 8:30 here in Los Angeles. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Absolutely nothing special. What are you guys doing out there? Anything amazing? Oh, that's not good. Just on that. Anybody out there? It's so quiet. Wonderland 3-yard quilt. My second actually sewed quilt up. Nice. What's is Wonderland? It's a 3-yard quilt. Is it called Wonderland? Did you use Wonderland fabric? Is it Alice in Wonderland? They don't have a Wonderland. They don't have a Wonderland pattern that I know that I can think of. I mean, they've got a gazillion patterns, but I can't think of one. Is it? It's in Make It Christmas. Have I done it? Seems like that would. In the Make It Christmas book, I did the Christmas trees, right? And then I feel like I did two from the Make It Christmas book. Did I know there's one with like that she did with the gingerbread fabrics, and then there's, oh my goodness, I can barely keep up. Fabric Cafe is on a roll. They are on a roll. Make It Christmas. It's not coming to me. Wonderland. I gotta think about it. How did you like it? Was it easy? Were the instructions easy to follow? Would you do it again? Or what else do you want to use out of that book? Because if we get a book, we've got to do. Yeah, Fabric Cafe, they're not going to break you because they're super affordable and it's 3 yards. Although the last one that I made, I definitely should have bought 2 yards because it's that interesting in my opinion. You guys will see it, I think this Friday. It is just, hate I didn't do that one double the size. Because I think 3-yard quilts are cool. The size of a 3-yard throw is cool if you just want it kind of for decorations. But if you want to like cuddle it and be up under it, I think the 2 is a better option. Right? And now you have another quilt. Like you got 2 quilts under your belt. I know a bunch of people who cannot say that. who have not finished their quilt tops or a quilt. So congratulations to you. That's exciting. I'm excited for you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. It didn't make you want to quit quilting. I don't want anybody to quit quilting. I want everybody to love it. Oh, good. That makes me happy because when you buy a book, I want you to want to do more than just one pattern, you know? Although a lot of their patterns do come in singles also, but I think it takes them a minute to release them as singles. I don't think it's just they come out all the time with the book, which is really a good idea. Oh my goodness, knitting. My mother just bought a knitting machine and she is trying to figure out what to do when you drop a stitch. But she's been on YouTube for, I don't know, I feel like 4 days straight with her knitting, which is interesting because I swear when I walked past her, she was crocheting a scarf. So I don't know at what point we picked up this machine and just I don't know what she's doing exactly. But I walked past her for sure and I saw a hook, so I know she was crocheting. And then there was a knitting machine. I like that you have a 3 minimum. That's really a good number. That's smart. Yeah, they are. Everything comes back around. Everything. Knitting machines are such a thing right now, and some of them are very expensive. I saw a lady on TikTok making hats for people on a knitting machine. And you could buy a hat. You can customize your colors and then buy the hat. I thought it was really cool. Really interesting. I wish you could buy my quilt as I was making it. Kind of wish that. Kind of not, though. Oh my goodness, I'm so hot. If I turn this fan on, though, I think it's going to be too loud. But I am warm in here. If I were 100% sure you guys couldn't see me, I might forego these pants, but I guess I'll just err on the side of caution with that. But it is warm in here. And it's probably warm because I have on these sweats. Knitting machines are totally a thing. 6 inches. If you're still on here, what are the other two that you want to do in the book? I'm curious. What are the other two that you're wanting to do? Oh, that makes me feel so good. I'm happy. I am so happy because I think 3 yard quilts are awesome, obviously. Um, and when I started singing their praises, they had no idea who I was. It's just I think it's an excellent concept. I think it's a great way to get in. I think it's a great way to get reinvigorated. I just believe in 3 yard quilts. I think they're just that awesome. I really like that company too. I mean, I really like that company a lot. I think there's a lot that can be done with such a simple concept. You guys are probably wondering what on earth I'm doing, but I have been known to get sidetracked. So we are going to put an arrow where I need to be cutting so I don't lose my place. These arrows are so expensive, but they're reusable. I'm good for picking it up and putting it right back where I got it from. These are the ruler stickers by GE Designs, and they are kind of on the expensive side, but they're reusable. So it doesn't bother me. And I'm sure I caught them on somebody's sale somewhere in the back of somebody's shop. There we go. Traditions, Twinkles, and Garland. I'm going to look at them. What is it, Making It Christmas? Let's see what we got. Make It Christmas. Okay, let's see. You said traditions. Okay. Did I do that one? I feel like I did not do that one. Traditions, Twinkles, and Garland. Traditions. Oh, Wonderland. I am very curious to know what this looks like because wherever you put these colors can just make such a big difference. And then we've got, these are the twinkles. Let's look at them a little bigger. I thought about doing this, but I wasn't 100% sure where I was going with it because something really magical can happen in here. And are you doing these in a holiday theme or are you doing them with non-traditional holiday? Tell me if you're doing holiday or not. Something about how all this comes together is just kind of cool to me. And then you said this one, I have this fabric. I used it for the holidays. I'm ready to switch out my holiday fabric. I don't know what I want to do this year, but I do not want to see this fabric anymore. But it's really cool to showcase these cardinals. You must have a big print that you really want to show off. And then we have this guy. Another great way to show off a really big print. Very curious to know if you're doing Kafe or who you're doing, what you're doing with that. Not holiday, like nice. Nice. It makes a spinner and a windmill. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Good for you. Good for you. I'm glad that you got a book that's holiday and you're using it for not holiday. That tickles me. I don't want people to feel like they can only use the holiday patterns for holiday stuff. Just look at patterns that you like and see past their patterns and fabric choices and think about what it could be. And it looks like you've done that. So go you. Way to think outside the box. That holiday box. Even though it's time for us to start our holiday quilts. It is time, guys. Are you guys ready to start the holiday quilts? Cowboys. I support that. I support it so much. I'm going to get to I was trying to do it in June, but it's not going to happen. I really want to do a masculine quilt kind of series, but we'll get there. We'll get there one day. And that quilt right there, the Cowboys, would probably one that I would want to do. Of course, my husband is not a Cowboys fan. He, of course, is a 49ers fan, which makes for a very interesting household here. But I need to do a quilt for my husband. I bought the 49er fabric, but haven't done it. And I'm not sure if he's going to get a 3-yard quilt or something. I don't know. I bought that fabric forever ago. Poor husband. We'll get to him eventually. But I really like the thought of a cowboy 3-yard quilt. I gotcha. Holidays can be restrictive. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. They can be. Although I have a tendency to be a little more out of the box with my holiday stuff. I don't know if you saw I did do a 3-yard quilt that was holiday with the African ornaments, which I thought was probably one of the best things I've ever done in my mind. What else? Where are my holiday colors this year? That was like they were. What did I forget what my holiday colors were this year? Totally can't. I cannot remember. And I feel like they were something really weird. I don't know what my holiday quilt looked like this year. I can't remember. And it was just what, a few months ago? It's not coming to me. But I remember that year was blue and red. And I liked that blue. I liked it so much from that ornament collection, that ornament quilt. Hey, Sherry, you off to bed? Oh my goodness, 17 decorated trees. That's what I'm talking about. I'm coming over to your house. I'm coming to your house because it sounds exactly like what I would like to do at some point. I don't know if it's going to be 17 trees, but it could be a strong 4. I feel a strong 4 in my spirit at some point, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows that I'm that person. We just don't have the space. But please believe that there will be at some point in my life, let's just assume that you guys will get a Disney tree. Just know that that's going to happen. And I really need to start collecting those ornaments now because those are $30 a piece for those insanely expensive ornaments. And you guys will probably get a cake and a tula tree and then probably a traditional tree. At least that's what's on my spirit like lately. That's kind of how I feel, but ain't no telling what you'll get from me. But just know at some point, I don't know when, because we still have not bought a house. We've been saying we're gonna buy a house forever. Whenever we get it, expect ludicrous decorations. Expect it to be insane. Expect me to have all the trees. Expect them to range in heights. Expect them to be over the top, but fun and doable. We're gonna do it. Oh, my hair is getting so big. I'm in here just a sweating. But yep, Sherry, I'm gonna see pictures of your 17 decorated trees, and then I might be one of those people who keeps trees up all year. I don't think I am though. I don't think I am. I've seen people who do it, but I don't think I'm that girl. But I think I'm probably very close to that girl. Very, very close to her. Hmm. 17 decorated trees. My goodness. Send me pictures, Sherry. Send them to my Instagram or my Facebook or email them to me or wherever. I'd like to see all the trees because that's my kind of madness. I am here for it. I have a Facebook group that I probably need to check in on. I don't know what I can't do all the things. I cannot do all the social medias right this second, but I really do need to open up that group and start doing some stuff in there so that we can share the things that we talk about in our lives and communicate more and build our own little community. We can build our own community away from the people who don't understand 17 trees. However, I am your people. All right, let's see here. That's what I say. That's what I say. For sure. Out of 17 trees, anybody who's mad about that is just mad because out of 17, there's got to be probably something for everybody. All of them might not be everybody's cup of tea, but at least one of them probably is just lovely. I'm sure they can find some good in 17 trees. Gotta be one that works. What's up, Alicia? What's going on? What you got going on over there? What else is happening? Has anybody run across any super cool patterns lately that we must go see, that we must check out? Ah, she's going to have the coolest laundry bags ever. Mom made them. I like that idea. Oh my goodness, my hair is just growing in size. I'm going to put a ponytail holder on and call it a day. Give me 1 second to grab a ponytail holder. All right, we're cooking with gas now. It's so hot. I like that. Laundry bags. Are you gonna do a quilt for her dorm room? I did a quilt. I did a twin Barbie quilt for my girlfriend's daughter when she went off to college. I did a quilt for her, twin size Barbie. And I did it in a 3-yard, like in a zhuzhed up 3-yard quilt. And they're embroidered. Oh my goodness. What's up, Sandy? And, and they're embroidered. That's what I'm talking about. Go you. Nobody's gonna be taking her bags. Off to college. Oh my goodness. Just making a quick tablecloth. Something real simple and me. And you know what I like about this? This tablecloth is eating up a ton of fabric. We have so much fabric. So much. And we don't ever want to cut it or do anything with it, but it makes us happy. I'm all about use your fabrics. Every fabric you buy does not necessarily just have to be a quilt. I'm okay if it is. But you know how much easier it is to pet fabric at a dinner table? You know you're going to swing your feet under that table. You know you're going to sit down. Show off your pretty fabric. Show off your Anna Maria Horners and your Kafes. Punch up that space a little bit. That's what I'm preaching tonight. That's what I'm preaching about tonight is use your stuff. Find another way. And if you want something that's going to eat up a bunch of fabric, I'm telling you, I've had to go out and purchase more fabric, which kind of defeats it. But anyway, this is for a specific project, but this is eating up so much of my fabric, guys. You guys have seen the cushions. You guys have seen the Tuffet. If you saw my live the other day, you saw what quilt is coming. And now we're doing a tablecloth. There's more that's happening. So excited to share this stuff with you guys. You have no idea how excited I am about this project that has been a long time in my head. am glad that you guys are excited too. I'm getting more and more excited about it as we go along because I'm starting to see it come together. It's starting to actually, once I get this next piece done, then we'll be cooking with gas. Then I think I will be more excited than I mean, I'm excited now, but I'll be more excited. It's one more piece that's a little frightening. The Tuffets were scary to me a little bit, kind of, because I wasn't sure if I was going to like them. Not about doing them. It was like, am I going to like these once they come out? But the more I stare at them, the more and more and more I like them. And the fact that you guys have liked the Tuffet videos too, that helps. A little reassurance. That's the sound of the HD9. It roars, it purrs. I think these videos are good for it too, so that people can see that I really do use it. I don't always show me using it in the videos, but this is a great way for people to hear it. They hear the cutter, because a woman was like, it could be too loud for her. And I was like, well, I wish there was a way for me to show her exactly how loud they are. And now you guys can hear it purr while I work. It needs a little oil, actually. It's time to oil it. I haven't oiled it in like 2 days. And because I sew so much, I try to oil it pretty often. Yeah, I really am digging the Tuffets. Really digging the Tuffets. Tuffets are so doable. There are ways to make it so much easier and so much faster than the ways that I did it. I believe I bought more Tuffet stuff, so we've got another 2 coming. I don't exactly know when, but they are coming. Oh, you guys can't see me. I didn't put the, no wonder. Oh, I unplugged the camera. Did I unplug the camera? What did I do? I've done something. Let's remove this. I didn't realize you guys weren't even watching me sew. I'm just talking and hanging out. And the sewing machine was not even doing its thing. Oh, you guys can see it. That defeats the whole purpose of me hooking up the second camera. I'm so glad you guys like the Tuffets, because I honestly want to make a gazillion more of those Tuffets, but they are a little pricey with the good kits. But you can certainly, I just have to go find a good upholstery store and see what upholstery I should be, what foam I should be using. Because the Joann's foam that you see, it feels different. It feels different than the foam that they're using in those expensive kits those $185 kits. It feels very different than the Joann's foam. I'm not saying that the Joann's foam won't work, because I'm certainly going to try it, but I'm saying long term, big, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that would be cool. It's the foam. So the foam that I used in the Tuffet, that's the part that's really posing the problem, in my opinion. So that, and I think it's really weird that the company that still does, actually the two companies that do Tuffets won't do a square Tuffet. And I don't know that it's even still called a Tuffet when it's not round, but they won't do a square footstool. And I'm like, why not? What's the issue there? And I've got to ask her why they don't do square, because that seems easier to do for sure than cutting the circle in regards to the wood and the foam. And I'm not sure if the woman bevels hers. There's one woman, I'm not 100% sure she bevels hers. I've got to check into it. Gotta look into it. We'll see. We will see. Because the ones that I made were absolutely expensive. There's no getting around it. No way to sugarcoat that. They are what I would consider expensive. They are an heirloom piece. I get it. I get it. And they're going for about 400 and up on Etsy. I get it. I'm okay with it. Do your thing. But if you wanted to make one yourself, how can we do this a little more cost efficient? So I bought all the pieces, and I came down, I think, about 150 less, which is cool. Which is why I need to hurry up and make that video so that I don't get all confused about what I paid for everything. Is that it? That's the last one? So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 and 8. How is that possible? How many did I make? Well, we'll just see what we get here. Because apparently, maybe that's just one. No, that's 2. 8, 3, 5. I know I didn't cut more than 8. I just know I didn't do that. I just don't believe I would have done that. 3. Hey, Paula. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make it a thing, Paula. That's what I'm talking about. Make it a thing. I had on my shirt the other day, and don't worry, guys, you guys will be able to get your shirts very, very soon. I have on my pop quilter shirt today, which got a ton of attention randomly in Home Depot, and then I was in a quilt store, so I guess that makes sense. But the quiltress one in Home Depot the other day, you guys would have thought that people really knew what that word meant. I mean, it was, I don't know. These shirts, I guess these shirts are cooler than I ever thought they would be. I just wanted us to be able to have some. And every now and then people will ask, hey, I want to buy a shirt. So very soon you will be able to buy a shirt. I hope you guys decide you guys want one, and then we can rock them. We can wear them when we go to the shows. We can just be all hanging out in our little shirts. We'll be our own little club, our own little group of quiltresses. So the shirts are, there's some that say quiltress, there's some that say quiltress in training, there's some that say wannabe quiltress. Then we've got the pop quilter shirts, and then we've just got the MA Couture crafting shirts. We'll have some things. We'll have some shirts and maybe a few others. Oh, yeah, we got another one that's that people get that you guys are gonna like. I think you guys are gonna like that one too. So we've got stuff coming. Coming. Let's spray these all down while we have them out. I wonder what would happen if I tried to move you guys. I wonder if you guys can come with me over to the ironing board. I wonder what would happen. If you guys don't have this spray bottle, I tell you, these misters are just where it's at. I love them. I love the quiltress vibe too. I like when people use, like my husband used it the other day. My husband's he will throw you for a loop. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. And he used it the other day, and he just said it so matter of fact and so smooth and so cool. And he used it properly. So kudos to him. But I realize I must use it a lot if he's starting to use it. But I think it's a thing. I think people, I think we've got some serious quiltresses out there who are doing their thing. I need to celebrate a quiltress. I have a video. I don't remember whose it is, but somebody has got a video that I'm going to put up probably tonight after I finish this tablecloth, or tomorrow morning or whenever, where we get to celebrate a quilter. Can't remember who or what. Oh, I remember. I don't remember who, but I remember it's like, I don't know if you guys remember from the show, but it's like a purple and black peacock kind of a vibe. It's really, really, really pretty and bright and vibrant, and something I think you guys will really enjoy. Something I think everybody will enjoy. Let's see what happens when I try to bring you guys over this way. Where is the mouse? Okay, so here's the string. And we're going to this way. And there we are. Now we can iron together. I had you a purple. It's really pretty. It's really, really, really pretty. I am a fan. All right. Now we are over here. I am so tickled. I mean, I definitely can get you guys at a better angle one day, but for now, this will work, right? this will work. I just wanted some company while I was putting together what I would consider, the innards of the quilt. Once you've made the blocks and all that, but this one here will be interesting, I swear, but it's just not just yet. So I wanted some company when I do the stuff that's not all that interesting. Plus, you never know what we're going to talk about. You never know what tips and tricks and things will come out of this. And if you guys are like me, I just put on some of my favorite vloggers and YouTubers and that kind of stuff in the background while I am doing other things. And we all just kind of hang out together. they keep me company. I wonder if I should print this. I am just too tickled about this very bright colorway here. This has just been such an interesting choice for a colorway for me. I don't love pink. I know that's probably very shocking to a lot of people, but I am not a I love pink gal by a long shot. So when my mother, she came in and she was looking at what I've got going on as usual. She was like, "Ooh, that's a lot of pink for you." And I'm like, "I know, right? I know." But hey, it's working with what we are doing. Thank you, Paula. This matches the Tuffets. And it matches the pillows too. I'm just saying. It all matches. I'm going to do a couple more Tuffets, but they will be, I believe they're going to be much, in my mind, they're going to be very simple. Very, very simple. I think. But you all have met me before, so we'll see. But I'm really, and there's not a lot of Tuffet information on the YouTube. They just don't talk about Tuffets, but people see them and want them. If you guys are familiar with Mackenzie Childs, her Tuffets are extraordinary, and they also cost about $1,400 a pop. And I understand it because it's a piece of furniture. It's a piece of nice furniture. So I get it. But as much as I like Mackenzie Childs, I always want to tweak her stuff. I always want to tweak it just a little bit. Like, I like the check print, but I don't like the striping that goes through the check, which ages it. I just want a hard checkerboard, just straight up white, straight up black, but hers has that yellow tinge to it that runs through, which is Mackenzie Childs, but it's not Matt Cox, It's not exactly the way I want it. So now, do my own. Do my own. Becky. Well, it's only, what time is it? It's only, I think, 8:30 over here. It's not late. I think, well, it was 8:30. It was 8:30 when I started. So now it's what, 9:30? I have no idea. But I'll film anytime, daytime, nighttime. Whenever I get the quilting bug, I am gonna get to sewing. I tell you, Free Spirit has some of the hardest lines to press out. I mean, I can do it with water, but they have some serious crease lines in their fabrics that you really gotta want it to get them out. I can get them out with water and time, but they are not the kind that just come out super duper fast. These lines are hard. It's 11:30 in Tennessee. I was just in Nashville because you have to fly. Well, I did fly to Nashville to get to Paducah, which I didn't know I was going to have to do that, and I think is insane. but, but it is what it is. And I want to go back to Nashville. There are a couple of stores that I want to go to that are in Nashville. There are some hatters that I want to see, believe it or not. There are a couple of hatters. Oh, the jets go over your house. I live right near the airport I live near LAX. So I get it. They don't exactly, it's not like they fly low or anything, but they are definitely here. Definitely hear them, and they're definitely, you can go outside and see them. Matter of fact, I live near two airports. There's another smaller airport that's right over here that my father used to fly out of when I was younger, and he had a plane, and we would go over there, and we would just leave. We would just leave. Shout out to the childhood experiences that came with that. My father was flying with my great aunt once, and the door to the plane came open. Oh my goodness. And she was so cool. She just waited for him to land, and I don't know where they were going. But he landed and closed the door, took off again, just like that. I guarantee you that if I am in a plane and the door opens and we land, I'm done for the day. I'm done. Lebanon Sewing Center. Wow. $4.99. That is quite a wall. That is quite a wall. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Look at us. You know how long that took to get that crease out? Do you know how long it just took us to make that go away? Santa Monica Airport. What do I know about the Santa Monica Airport? Have I ever been to the Santa Monica Airport? I have. I used to work for a woman who lived right near there. And you're right. And a matter of fact, I went to a fashion show during like LA Fashion Week at the Santa Monica airport. And you're right. It's really neat. You're right. I forgot about that. Oh, good times. Good times. I forgot all about that. This is actually a pretty big tablecloth now that I think about it. The table is 81 by like 83, and that's including the drop. That's including the drop. That's not the table. The table is only like 48 by whatever, something else. Becky, I was just talking about this color combo. It is, I like it. This is the whole color thing. The entire project is built off of this color combo. This and the queen of the head, the queen head, and this color combo is the whole thing. It's my whole thing. The Tuffets, all of that is all based on this one installation. Oh, it's hot. The polka dot for the border. I saw that quilt. It was such a smart use of those very eye-catching prints. I think you did a great job on them. And I loved the owl bag. I love that owl so much. I used him and he just, boy, I tell you, I put him on one of those bags, I think. And that owl is just gorgeous. I actually have him on that little tiny ironing board that I bought from one of the shows. I'm hoping you guys tune in this weekend because on, I think, Saturday and Sunday, I'll be doing a shop hop. And of course, I'll take you guys with me. It's a southern, like a super Southern California shop hop. And we're going to go. We're going to go and we are going to shop hop. I know they stop. I'm sure they do stop you in the stores over that owl bag. That owl is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That was probably my favorite. You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't see that fabric in the stores anymore. That fabric is gone. And I know fabric leaves, but yeah, you don't see him. You definitely don't see him. Who else came out with that owl? What else was in that collection? Was he in 2 colorways? Was that the one with the birds? Oh, now I've forgotten what. Was that Daydreamer? It wasn't. What collection did that owl come in? What came with him? I wonder if I'm going to be like that about Besties. Besties is not a collection that I'm over the moon about, like excited to go get. But then again, I don't remember being over the moon about that owl. But once I used it, how many times did I go back and buy that fabric? Oh, Paul, are you excited about our shop hop? I am too, because Paula, the first half of the stores I've never been to. And you know how much I like a store. we are going to shop and hop. I can't wait to see what these stores have to offer, who they specialize in. Oh, let me tell you this shocker that I found out today that blew my mind. So you guys know I go to Candy's, right? All the time. Candy's is actually, I probably patronize that store more than everybody else's because she buys she buys all the Tula. She's gonna buy all the Tula every time. She gets the whole line. And they're cool. I like them. They are close, they're my shop. I'm there all the time. So I'll do lives from there when the new Tula fabrics come out. And I would tell you guys, Candy's does not have an online presence. What? I was like, so I had no idea. There's some women who called the shop after one of my lives, and they were like, hey, do you have this fabric and will you ship it to us? They were like, yeah. I was like, you what? She was talking about it today. There were some women in there. We were all talking and jaw jacking and doing our thing and holding court, and I'm just going. And she's like, yeah, we've gotten several people who call. And I said, they called? She says, yeah. She says they can screenshot. We like it when they screenshot whatever fabric you're talking about. She said, look, they've got. I just was so shocked that you could do that. So the next time I go to Candy's, I will be letting you guys know that if you see something that you like, because she does have stuff that you probably won't be able to get in a lot of different local stores. Like they're just not, a lot of people just aren't going to stock some of the stuff that she does. And I'm like, what? Blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. Let's move back. Hold on. Are we right side up? I feel like we're upside down. I don't know why. Okay, we are back. Yeah, well, apparently you can get the Tim. I had no idea, guys. I'm waiting on the rest of the Tim Holtz stuff to get in so that I can see everything that we ordered. I keep saying we because I was there when she ordered, and she let me give a little bit of input, which was kind of amazing. She totally let me, but she says there have been other people who have asked for Tim Holtz too. So she thought, and it's something that she wanted to incorporate. And so now she was able to do it. So I was like, okay, cool. Perfect. So she did. And so now I'm waiting on the rest of it to come in because there's two that I want badly. And I'm not sure when his stuff is going to be released because he's not like, none of the other free spirit designers are like Tula. Like we know exactly when Tula stuff is coming because I'm also waiting on this Deja Vu, because it will land in July. And the minute that lands, I will be hitting that pretty hard. You can take that to the bank. I'm coming for it. And that's the one with the background fabric that I'm just so enamored with. I can't wait for that collection to drop. I wish she was doing more stuff with that collection right now. I wish her people were doing more stuff with that in our faces as opposed to the besties, which is fine. I get it. Besties is coming up. They're getting everybody excited for it. But I want to be excited for this Deja Vu line. That's what I want, is the Deja Vu. If you see some Tim Holtz that you like, all you got to do is screenshot it and call the people. And apparently they ship incredibly quickly. It's like super fast. She said I cut it while I was on the phone with the woman, ran her credit card, and she had it within 2 days or so. She had it in no time. And that was that. So I had no idea that that was even a possibility. I just can't tell you guys how that blew me over today. I've been saying you can't get it, you have to be there. Nope. Which really makes me want to go through and show you guys some of the cafes that she has right now because they are drop dead gorgeous. I saw about 2 or 3 that I wanted to pull today that I thought were just amazing. I am also a cafe girl. We've got a cafe 3-yard quilt coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. They are. Nobody does it. Nobody does cafe like cafe. Cafe's florals are killer. And he's got like the shark's tooth and he's got a couple of things that are just Cafe just does Cafe. You know, there's a couple of things that he's got that I am really into. Got a couple of things that I just think he nails. Same. Now I don't like everything Cafe has. Some stuff gets a little not for me. Some stuff. But the stuff that I love, I love. And he's got some. They are expensive. I've been given, I think the one that I have was a gift. I think it was. I think Kafer is like super great coffee table books. I am so excited to try my new quilter. I don't know if you guys caught the live the other day, but I've got a quilter and she's just starting her business. She's not just starting to quilt, but she's just starting her business as a quilter. And she's running an insane deal of doing a pretty much up to a queen, like a good size queen, for $20 or $22 or something like that. And so you just can't beat that, you know? And I swore I was not going to, and she had 11 spots left at the discounted price. Nice. Perfect. She's going to extend it though. And so I don't think we're going to have to worry about how many spots are left. I think she's just going to go for it because not a lot of people had taken advantage of the deal. Not a lot of people knew about it. And so she actually reached out today and said a couple of people had reached out to her. So if you do talk to her, tell her I sent you and take advantage. It's the kind of deal we can't afford not to take advantage of. The deal is too good not to take advantage of it. So Paula, it's set up. It is set up. It's set up. But not I'm just not I'm just not good yet, you know? Shoot. And mine is not computerized, and the computerized is what I need. And for the one that I want, you know, we'll get there. We're gonna get there. But yeah, set up. It's taking up all the space in the best way possible. I just haven't gotten to the point where I can just whip something out and be in love with the results by driving it myself. But everybody knows that I am a digital quilter. Everybody knows it. That's not a secret. The secret would have been if, oh my gosh, she's an amazing artist. No, in that sense, not like that. No, not my gift. Driving the quilt myself, not my gift. Free motion, not my gift. Straight lines, I can do them pretty good. They're all right. But I'm not quite there yet. And I'm not ready to buy the computerized one just yet. I'm looking for that best deal. The deal that knocks my socks off. And I feel so bad. I need to stop saying I'm going to buy one because that's as bad as me in this house. I've been saying I'm going to buy a house for I don't know how many years. I just keep waiting for the housing market to crash, and it doesn't appear to be crashing. So I might just need to pull the trigger and just grab a home. But such a big purchase. And I really, in Los Angeles, I just didn't want to be upside down because I bought a house and then it crashed right after I bought it. Really didn't want to do that. So if I could avoid it, because I kept feeling like the minute that we were going to pull the trigger, it was like, oh, the market is going to crash. The market's going to crash. And I don't want to buy at the top because, you know, in Los Angeles, a shack will cost you $1 million. Period. So anyway, I feel like I'm doing the same thing with the long arm. Like, oh, I'm going to grab one. I'm going to get one. And I have yet to do it. I have not done it yet. But it is on my list of things to do. And if it's on the list, ask my mother, it will get done. The computer ones are super pricey. The way that I would do it, you can get the Moxie, and the best person in the world to demonstrate and show you the capabilities of a Moxie, his name is Ben. I say Ben Millet, but it's Millett. And I don't know why I must say Ben Millet because it might be Ben Millet, but he is an ambassador for Handy Quilter. And the Moxie is a very affordable machine, and you can get the computerized version of it. And he takes it to another level. He makes it do what I believe I would make a big computerized machine do. It just doesn't feel like he's limited because he supposedly that's the light version. But I tell you that he makes it look like it's just limitless. So that might be the way to go if you are concerned about pricing and whatnot. Is the chip stuff still funky? I thought we were kind of past that, but I don't know why, because you still can't get cars and Teslas and all that kind of stuff. The world is a little funky right now. Wow. Chips are still a thing apparently then. Wow. Nissan. It's better. It's not quite what pre-pandemic. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. It's a little better, just not quite all the way done. I thought I was going to have to take a ride tomorrow early to get to this store to buy more of this fabric, even though I know that this store is the last stop on the shop hop. I'm so glad I don't have to go tomorrow morning. I did not want to have to do that. And now I don't. What's up, Sharon? I'm using Tula's Dragon's Breath Legacy. No, Legendary and Stargazer. Legendary and Stargazer. I will probably never want to see these again, but right now they are rocking my world. Lompoc. What was I Lompoc, Beth Anthony? Oh, Beth, you're right. You're right. But Beth Anthony is running, actually, she's running the same machine that this new quilter is running, but Beth Anthony bought the Cadillac of machines. So I don't know if I need to talk to Beth Anthony, but I am not buying that machine. That machine is out of my range, I believe. I can't swing that one. And if that one breaks down, I wouldn't be able to fix it with I wouldn't that one I'm a little concerned about. That one I couldn't do with ease, you know? You know. Oh, that's true. Now Beth is gonna. She definitely has all the tips and tricks for sure. For sure, she's been doing it, and obviously, we know that she's running things in regards to the quilt world up there. I just could. I just laughed. She's like, "Oh no." She says, "I'm not trying to do any more than I'm doing currently." She's like, "I'm not trying to be a famous quilter. I'm not trying to take on anymore. I'm doing all that I can do, and I'm happy with this." She says, "I'm actually teaching another girl up here how to do it so that she can start doing it." Beth was like, "This is not what I'm trying to do." And I thought that was just amazing. Somebody who is so gifted, so talented, so good at it. It's just second nature to her now. She's just like, want to do my own stuff. I'll do a little bit here and there for the people that I know. But I'm not really trying to take on any new people. But to see some of her decisions up close, she knows her stuff. So you are absolutely right. I can learn quite a few tips from Beth Anthony. And I should go hang out with Beth Anthony and get my long arm life together. So, Sharon, I say that most things that I do have Disney undertones to them. They just can't help it. But also because it's Queen of Hearts inspired, I'd say yes. I feel I feel like that's a win, and a win is a win, right? A win is a win. So do not think that when I finally reveal this project as a whole, you won't see hashtag Disney all over this sucker. Disney, 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 Disney. I'm gonna just say the name so that the Disney algorithm picks it up. Disney, Disney. I just, I think, Sharon, I think everything that I do has Disney undertones to it. I can't get away from it. I don't want to get away from it. It gives it some whimsy. I just hope that it gives an elevated Disney experience, not a juvenile kind of Disney experience. I like my Disney to be kind of stealthy. Like, I might put a Mickey head on something, don't get me wrong, but I like it to kind of be a little stealthy, a little understated, a little, well, I don't know that I do anything that's understated. That's probably not the right word, but not overt, like covert Disney. Is that a thing? Stealth Disney, covert Disney. But your girl loves this man. Saw my shirt and thought this shirt that I have already, well, not this exact one, different colorway, but he thought this shirt was a Disney shirt. I about lost my mind. I think that's probably one of the biggest compliments, Sharon, between you and that gentleman that I could get, is to think that something that I'm doing has some Disney inspiration to it, or Disney relationship. Because if I haven't mentioned it, that is one of the huge goals for me, is to work with Disney in some kind of capacity. It's just a goal. Just a goal in some kind of quilty capacity. We'll see. Disney chic. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 6 inches. It's a 6 inch dense. Yeah, and I don't know if it was poly, but it was white, and the holes were closer together. There wasn't so much air passing through it, which made it feel more dense, and it felt like I don't know. I don't know how to explain the difference between the way that the green foam felt against the white one, but the that white foam just felt more expensive for whatever reason. It felt like a better quality. Are you guys still awake over there? Did you wake up your coworker? Oh my goodness. Your coworker's gonna think this quilty lady over here is crazy asking him about poly poly foam in the middle of the night, huh? I need some good upholstery thread too. Upholstery thread. I was in Joann's today looking for what like straight up upholstery thread and I didn't see any. And that's when I realized I probably need to get some quality upholstery thread. There have been several projects that I've made that it said use upholstery thread, and I'm over here using pearl cotton and everything else but upholstery thread, whatever I had on hand. But I think it might be time. So she was at. You guys must love your jobs to be up talking about work. He's a workaholic. I like workaholics. Everybody needs a friend that's a workaholic. You said if I would have let her, she would have started installing them this weekend. I heard that. I'm looking at this health healing mat. I'm giving this 10 3/4 a run for its money. I can see the indentation in the mat. You know how you go to quilting stores and you can see their mats have been eaten away at a certain point. Well, I am tearing up 10 3/4. Your 6 and 10 inch marks. Yep. I'm surprised though. I wouldn't have. I'm assuming that's from tonight, but was I going so heavy? And guys, I still haven't changed this rotary blade. This rotary blade is amazing. I got one, and it's one of those not Alpha blades, right? And I must say, this blade has truly, truly shown its worth. I have made all the projects with this. I've gone through paper. I did all the paper piecing. I did all the foam stuff with it. And before that, I was quilting with it. It's insane. I am absolutely shocked with how that blade has performed. I mean, completely shocked. That blade should be dull as dull right now. It's like it got sharper at some point. Keystone Upholstery Supplies in San Francisco. Okay, perfect. I think I saw them pop up when I was Googling something recently. I'm going to check them out and see what their prices look like. Ooh, that is not what I meant to do. I scared myself for a second. I am almost finished with an entire cone of thread. I feel like this is the first cone I've ever killed, like a first big cone. It's almost done, guys. A cone of thread. I will say, I feel like my money was very well spent on that cone, whatever it cost me. I think I'm going to just keep cones around. Because I feel like I really got my money's worth out of it. Keep a light cone and a dark cone around, maybe white, silver, and black. I really don't know. Hey, Lucy, I really don't know if it has to be white. Like silver and black might be just fine, or maybe white and black are just fine, just to have for piecing. There are times when I use my other threads, which you guys know I'm a connecting threads lover. Oh my goodness. I haven't paper craft, but I was thinking about making a card the other day, and I didn't know where to start. I was like, what did I used to do? How did I used to do this? Who do I want to use? Do I want to use Tim Holtz? Do I want to use the Ton? Then I was wondering what everybody's doing. And I haven't been out the paper crafting. I haven't been quilting long enough to have said that I've been out the paper crafting game that long. But it was calling to me a little bit, but it just hasn't really called my name. But I did want to make a card the other day. What's new in the paper crafting world? Any breakthroughs? Any major happenings? Okay. We are cranking through this. We only have 2 more to go, I think. No, maybe more than 2. No, maybe just 2. The diamond painting. I did one. I don't know if it's on the channel. I think before diamond painting was cool, I tried it and I did one. And I bought 2 more that are just sitting somewhere. I'm actually very fast. I mean, I'm sure the size of stuff, but I can move through a diamond painting pretty quickly because that's the kind of thing that I really enjoy, is just sitting there doing the same thing, that kind of monotonous stuff, just over and over and over again. And now that they have so many different kind of tools for it and different patterns and things, that sounds like a good rabbit hole to fall down. I saw somebody picking up like 6 or 7 diamonds at a time, like the lines, and just to make it go faster. All kind of tools. And I thought, that's pretty cool. And I see the diamond painting people at the quilt shows and stuff. They know where they're people too. Did you guys love the diamond painting? Because I actually finished mine and framed it and gave it away. I know I bought a rose and another one. The rose is small. And then there's another bigger one. Oh wow, Becky. I bet she likes it. Because when I think about hand quilting, you're just going up and down, just over and over and over again. And I could see how somebody who hand quilts likes to do that too. Which again is why I think the people who do the diamond paintings hopped on to being at the quilt shows. It is 3D paint by numbers. She's not wrong. She's absolutely 100% correct. That is exactly what it is. She is absolutely 100% correct. And it's fun. He would eat the gems. Well, yeah, if you've got a somewhere around that'll eat the gems, you might not want to do that one. There's so I was at Candy's, which is I just talk about Candy's constantly because I'm always there, but they give out candies, right? Like, where are they? This is your treat for purchase. And this is a charm square. So there's a 5-inch piece of fabric rolled up in here. And I keep them by my sewing machine and I use them as leaders and enders. I love them. I use them for test fabric. They're perfect. It's the perfect thing to give me going out of a quilt store. I love that idea. And I was just, the woman was talking about, hey, do you want this or whatever at the cash register? She was checking out, and she was like, no, I can't have those because my cat eats them. Okay, I can't have them because my cat eats them. Oddly enough, somebody used a bag that had some of those in them to give my cousin some fruit. Because we don't throw away bags, we just use them continuously. So at the bottom of the bag were those candies. She thought they were candy and had it in her mouth before she realized that it was not. And they say they get that story all the time. All the time, all the time. That people constantly are eating. It's edible, it goes down the throat. Even if it's not edible, probably. Eat all the things. Okay, it's 10:22. We're gonna go till 11 o'clock, and then we're gonna call it. We are gonna call it, and we are going to resume tomorrow, where we give this a little zhuzh, and then send it off to the quilter. Oh, he's eating crayons. That's lovely. Just lovely. You've got the stories you've got. I get it. Where's the other side? There we go. This is the last one, guys. This is a huge tablecloth at around 80 by 8, maybe 82 by 82. Yeah, it's going to be 82 and a half, actually, by 82 and a half. What's up, Annette? What you doing? What time is it where you are? Is it late where you are? Or are you with me? Is it 10:30? $12.30. Oh, it's 10:30. You're right with me. I need to, I don't know. I've got to check out some stores in the Bay Area because there are two stores up there that people rave about. Now, can I think of their names right now? No. She sent you the information. Good, Annette. I'm happy that she did. Um, I am very happy that she did. I'm excited for everybody who's gonna get this deal. Get it. Get, cannot beat a $20 deal. And I'm actually gonna do a video to talk about it. Um, to talk about it some more because I've seen her stuff and I think she's good. And so I also have seen what happens to my pocketbooks when I get my stuff quilted, and the deal is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Whoop whoop. We are almost done with our last row. Boy, I'm glad this came together quickly. Yeah, Missouri Star, definitely. It can be. And that's a good place to send it to. Also, my thing is always how fast I want my stuff back. But that's because I'm running a channel. So I need my stuff back. And I need to, and I'm not, because I'm a one-man show, I don't have, 6 or 7 or 8 quilts always ready. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I need my stuff back. We got to show this puppy. So I was paying 3 arms and a leg to have 4 to 5 quilts quilted a month. It's insane. Which is why I'm going to buy a long arm, because I really want to show you guys how I finish my quilts. I want to show you guys finished quilts. I want to give quilts away. I want to donate more than anything. That's really on my heart to do. And I want to donate the way I donate. I don't want to donate, I just want to donate something really nice. So, yeah, I got to buy a long arm. How much an inch are they right now? Do you know how much Missouri Star is? An inch to get their stuff quilted and then wait 2 months? Well, that's going to be nice, Becky. That's a good use of all of that fabric. Funny story. So, you guys probably don't know this, but once I've used the fabric, I'm kind of over it. A lot of the times I won't use it again. So if I buy 1.5 yards or more of a fabric and I have it left over, well, that's a scrap. And so I was uh, getting rid of that in a way that was not pleasing to everybody. So I started giving it to my friends, and I was giving it to this woman for dog beds, and she was like, "This is a yard of fabric, like of Kaif or Tula." She was like, "Stop it, like knock it off." And then she started taking my stuff and making amazing quilts from them. And I was like, as long as it's getting used, but it felt right, I didn't know where else to donate. But now I know that there are schools that need the fabric, and the girls really like the fabrics that I choose. The young girls who are learning to sew and in the sewing clubs and stuff. So, so she was like, "This is not dog bed scraps, like to fill the dog beds. Like, just do something with it, because I don't want it anymore." 2.5, and if you pay an extra 25, they turn it around in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Just jump in the line, huh? For an extra 25. Hmm, an interesting thought. If I were quilting right now, that's what I would charge. I know there's some people that charge a lot more, and they can, but I'm pretty sure that I will be at 2.5. I don't think I'm going to go. Maybe, I don't know. I think it'll be about 2.5. It's not going to be 3 cents. I know that. All right. We've done them all. Now all there is just to put them together. Put them together. You guys want to travel with me back to the ironing board? Because now I guess I can press them all to a direction. Or do you guys want me to call it a night? It's up to you. Because I said we were going till 11. So we can go till 11. We can hang out some more. Or I can cut it off and turn around and get to ironing, but I'm definitely going to have to do it at the ironing board because it's so long. You know, Becky, I don't know. I don't know if we have creative rescues. I have no idea. No idea. Annette, this is just a tablecloth. A really cool, funky tablecloth that probably only I would like. Oh, reuse. Creative reuse charities. You're not Becky, you're not afraid of yet. Okay, well, let's turn around. We're gonna go on a ride. Hold on. All right. This is a very weird angle, but hey, you guys are just hanging with me very informally. Oh, it's to support inner city kids. You know what? We might. And I just don't know. It's very possible. Very, very possible. And I need to look into it to see. This tablecloth will be done in 8 seams. I wonder how much bobbin I have left. Because that is going to be what slows me down. Come on, iron. Heat on up. Heat on up, iron. The weather is so weird. What's the weather doing where all you guys are? In Pasadena? Oh, it might be. Today, the weather, it was sprinkling out here. Like, what is going on? What is really going on? We're sprinkling now? I don't think so. That is not what we're supposed to be doing. '89, my goodness. 70, overcast. It was overcast all week. Yeah, this overcast has been. I'm not mad at it. It makes going to Disneyland lovely. Now, have I been able to get to Disneyland? No. But these are the kind of Disney days I live for. But I tell you, been a little weird. When you guys have checkerboard stuff like this or 3-yard quilts with the blocks where it's block 1, block 2, block 1, block 2, if you just press them all toward, you pick one, either block 1 or block 2, your seams will always nest. So I am just pressing all these seams toward the blue. And if I do that, I will not have to worry about the seams not nesting. And I prefer nesting seams. It's my preference. Every now and then, if I'm working on usually something with triangles or diamonds or something like that, a flip and stitch, I will open up the seams. But other than that, I pretty much prefer nesting seams. You press all your seams open all the time? You know what? Most patterns say to do that, but I think that's because to tell somebody which direction to press the seams, oh, it's a lot of extra work with that one. With doing that. That is no joke. What's up, Kai? What you doing? Are you at Disneyland where I want to be? I couldn't get a reservation. Now I'm about to nest these puppies. I'm gonna try to get a reservation sometime this week. I say that, but then I'm traveling again, so I'm back home right now, but then I'll be gone this weekend on a shop hop. So, always going somewhere, doing something. Yeah, and I do too. I always lose track. Always. When I tell you lose track, like bad. I mean, like really bad. I lose track, and I'm like, oh shoot, which direction? And then I go, and I'm not mirroring it, so I don't think about. Trust me, and I get it. But with a really easy block like this, we're good. We are golden. We do not have to worry about it at all. I don't know why I can't remember. I always lose track of which direction I press the seam. part-time than actually sewing. You were so right. You should, but you would be, it's comical how many times I go back and I'm like, wait, what? And then I get mad and then I'll just end up sewing through it and clipping them, which I really don't want to do, but I do it from time to time. Yep, you get me. You get me. All right, let's get to it. Press them open. I know you really made me laugh with that because you are absolutely right. Gosh, I hope I have a lot of bobbin thread in. You're working on a mystery quilt from Cotton Cuts. Yeah, you better do that because you don't know what's coming, why, whatever. Yeah, it's best to just follow those directions. I love that you can just let go and do a mystery quilt. Well, it sounds like you found your way to mystery quilts, which is cool. People love mystery quilts. It's a whole thing. My thing is, how do you get people excited about a mystery quilt? Because, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. How do you sell me on the idea of this? So what got you willing to do a mystery quilt? FOMO. Yep, that was real. That was such a real sentence right there. You are absolutely right. I could see that because, yep, makes sense to me. That will do it. I don't want to open this up. No, let me put this aside. Don't want it to. Ooh, Sharon, you've lost your sojo. Have you walked around a quilt store lately? Have you just been in one? Can you get to a local quilt store? Can you walk around and touch fabric? Because if I haven't inspired you, I don't know what to tell you. I've always got something crazy going on here. And it's okay not to want to sew sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to take a break and breathe and see if something else sparks your fancy. Do you have any other crafts that you like? But for me, I think that one of the reasons why I kind of stay on 10 and excited about this is because I spend so much time around quilters. Joining my local guild was great for me, and walking around stores really does it for me. I don't necessarily have to buy stuff. I like to buy stuff, but just being in the store, shoot, that'll do about every time. Just stopping to look through books and patterns, maybe listen to a podcast about sewing, see what's going on in the pop culture community. Yep, I said it, pop culture. Annette, that sounds cool. Before payday. I like that. I've got a girlfriend she loses her sojo sometimes. A lot more than the rest of us. She's like, how come she always says, how come I don't like doing it as much as you guys? And I'm like, maybe it's just not your thing in the same way. And she's an amazing chef and she actually cooks. She's a personal chef. She cooks for a living. But I'm like, she makes it sound like there's something wrong with her because she's not insane like the rest of us. It's okay. It's okay. Because we sew hard and all the time. She's got some friends who are serious about sewing. So I imagine it can feel a little funny when you're the odd man out, not breaking your back to finish a project every 2 or 3 days. Hanging out with us could probably feel a little intimidating in that way. But she's the one who hosts our sew days. So we'll go to her house and we will take a project and we'll all sit around and jaw jack and hang out and eat food and sew all day. We do it about once a month. She hosts. Sharon, also, I if social media is a curse and a gift, but sometimes if you go to like Instagram, I don't know if you Instagram, but you just put in a hashtag, not a person, but a hashtag like modern quilting or quilting is my therapy or quilts and coffee. There's no telling what you might see. Or if you can find a show, that's fun too. My girlfriend says she likes me better when I come back from shows because I come back with a new energy on quilting. She's like, I like you better when you come back from shows. Uh, so if you can't go to a show, maybe if you watch one of my shows and see, kind of what's going on and what's happening in the pop culture world, it might jog you up a little bit too. Or maybe it's just you want to clean up your sewing space and just take a break, and that's okay too. Bel Canto. What's Bel Canto? I don't know what Bel Canto is. Why don't I know what Bel Canto is? What is it? It sounds amazing. Oh, cozy quilts. Oh my. Yep, it does sound like the kind of thing that nobody's going to do for you. Did Jordan Fabrics do it? You know, I love some Jordan Fabrics. I've got to get better with my Instagram, guys. Oh, just another platform to be bothered with. But I swear, if it doesn't happen on Instagram, it's like it doesn't happen at all. So I've got to get on the gram and show the people what I'm working with over here. Donna hasn't done it. Dave's Craft Room. I think I've recently run into Dave because I think I showcased one of his quilts and he saw me showcase the quilt. And I was like, oh, well, cool. I love when that happens. Because I definitely don't reach out to anybody. I just do the stuff. I just do the things. I just kind of pop up at the shops. I just pop around. I'm not pandering to anybody. I'm just kind of doing the things. And then they see it. It's kind of what happened with 3 Art Quilts. I kind of just was doing the stuff, being respectful of their patterns, of course, not sharing anything, but and now, you know, how cool. They send me stuff. They're very nice to me. So I think I ran into Dave recently. Oh yeah, Donna Jordan has taught me probably everything between her and between Donna and Jenny Doan. That they're my go-to for stuff, kind of. And you know what, Sharon? If you just look at their thumbnails of their YouTube videos, that might spark something too. Just put them on in the background. Sometimes something might come to you. I gotta check out to see what Dave is doing because I think you're like the 4th person who told me to check into Dave, like really look into his stuff. Oh, he, he just throws stuff at the wall to see what sticks, huh? Oh, okay. That's how I got into doing quilts. Was looking at Jenny Dog. I said, "Oh, this is doable." Oh, I like that for Dave. It sounds like he's in his own world, doing his own thing, making his own magic. All right. Good night. You have a wonderful day at work tomorrow. No patterns, huh? Oh my. All right, ladies. Well, we have made it through just about this entire tablecloth. I've got to sew these two together and then the other two, and then just sew those together. And then I'll have one more sew. That's like, I literally have 1, 2, like 3 or 4 more, maybe 5 more seams to do. And then this puppy will be done. Stick a fork in it. It was fun hanging out with you guys. I appreciate you all. And just know that this will be coming to a video near you very soon. Very, very soon. Stay tuned to all of my craziness because we've got all kinds of stuff coming, guys. All kinds of stuff. Once this project kind of fully comes out and you guys see what it is, I hope you guys love it. And I will, hopefully you guys show up this weekend too. This weekend I will be doing a shop hop in Southern California. So if you can, tune in because who knows what this adventure is going to be like. I'm very curious to see myself. All right. Good night, everybody.